Hi everyone, I'm back and I'm here to do a collective haul video of items that I got from Woodbury Commons. If you've never heard of Woodbury Commons, it's a outlet mall about an hour outside of New York, and it's a little different from most outlets because there are loads of designer shops there. So I thought it would be interesting because these are things that I got for my birthday, or at least I used my birthday as an excuse to buy these things. And you can also get a sense of the kinds of items you can get from the Woodbury Common outlet. So when it comes to premium outlets, I have a philosophy on how I shop there. I went there with a list in mind of things that I knew that I wanted to get, either current items or last season items that I was just hoping that I would luck out on. So the first item came in this Gucci bag. You'll notice that this is the old style Gucci bag. The outlets don't have the current white and black Gucci packaging yet, but that's fine with me. The receipt. Here's the item. I left it in the plastic packaging that it came in so you can see exactly how these items come. As you can see, it is a scarf. I went there with this particular scarf in mind. Here's the tag. And here's the model number, so you can see it is a 2015 model. I compared this to the scarf that is currently on the Gucci website, and it's pretty much identical. Perhaps the shade of gray is slightly different because it's a different season, but this is exactly the scarf that I wanted. And here is the price. On the Gucci website, I believe this scarf retails for $470. So as you can see, it's almost a 55% discount for a brand new scarf. It's made in Italy, as all their scarves are, and it is 80% wool and 20% silk. And here's the scarf on. I'm very curious to see how this shawl compares to my LV shawl and my Burberry shawl, but it feels very luxurious, very soft to the touch. The quality feels every bit as good as my other two shawls. I requested a dust bag and they gave me this one so that I can put it in my bag when I'm not using it and it won't snag. So I'm very pleased with this purchase. I'm not sure I would have spent $500 on this shawl from the Gucci boutique. So I went to the outlet with this particular shawl in mind. That's key when shopping at these outlets, I think, because you can go there and buy lots of stuff that you don't really need, you wouldn't have gotten anyway because it's at a discounted price. So, and I only wanted a few things from Woodbury. I feel like clothes and other things I can get from any other outlet or get at a discount at the stores themselves. So a place like Woodbury, I feel, is a really good place, particularly to get discounted high-end designer items. Interestingly, years ago, Woodbury had a Chanel outlet store there, which closed quite a while ago. But when I first went to Woodbury many, many years ago when I was in college, the Chanel outlet actually existed. Of course, I could have cared less about Chanel at that time, so I don't even remember if I even went into the store, but now that sounds so ludicrous to me that there was a Chanel outlet and I couldn't even have been bothered. How times change, right? The next item came in this bag. Here's the receipt. Here's the item. They gave me the white box with all the details on it, which I'm really thankful for because this gives you the model number. The sales associate told me that this comes with the standard 1-year Prada warranty, just like if you bought it from the boutique. Here is the box. And here it is. It's a zip around Prada coin purse or card case. I'm not sure what the actual name is. It has 2 gusseted compartments. Inside there is the authenticity card and another card with the item information. And here again is the coin case, which I plan to use as a card holder. It says inside Prada made in Italy. I'm not sure you can see that. So the story behind this, I wasn't exactly looking for a Prada card case, but I was looking for a zip around card case. I considered the Chanel one, I looked at the Louis Vuitton one, and I really came to the conclusion that I just did not want to spend more than a couple of $100s on a card case. However, I knew I was in desperate need of a card case because I'd been using this, which is this cloth card case that I got from my beauty salon as a free gift 4 years ago. And, you know, it's really beaten up, but it did the job. So I thought it was time to invest in a really good card case. Just honestly, I didn't want to spend $500 on a new one. So this card case was $170. The exact same card case is currently on the Prada website. You can look it up. They don't call it a card case. It's a coin holder. It's retailing for $330. And as you can see, this is black with gold hardware. They had other colors of beautiful tan color, a navy blue. So they had really good options. I didn't have to buy a neon yellow version of this in order to get it at this price. So I think for this, an all leather card case, it's also leather on the inside, I think this is reasonable. And I just knew I wanted a dark colored card case to go in my bag that did the job, and I didn't want to spend a whole load of money. I didn't really care about which brand as long as it was fairly good quality. And so we'll see how this holds up. I'm not a huge fan of Chanel SLGs anyway. I love the bags, but the SLGs don't feel nearly as good quality as Louis Vuitton. But again, I didn't want to spend Louis Vuitton money on a card case, and I wanted something zip around. So yeah, I think $170 was a great deal for this card case. I bought 2 other items. One I won't show you. It's a gift for someone. It's a Michael Kors wallet. That was a good deal, and my cousin needed a wallet, so I bought one for her. And the last item, there's a bit of a story to it. So like the scarf and like the card case, I was on a mission for one other item. It was a beige clutch, and I had a few designers in mind. I went into Dior and looked at their small bags. They only had them in colors that were nice enough, but I would never wear. So greens and bright blues. I went into Valentino. They had those bags with the studs that I can't recall their names, but they're very popular right now. I was very surprised to see them completely in stock with very nice colors, but I really wanted a clutch bag. Celine had a really nice selection of trapezes and trio bags. I was very surprised with the selection of items. I went into Chloe, but I don't remember what they had. Burberry didn't really have anything that I wanted. Then I went into Saint Laurent, and on my list was to check out to see if they have any more of the Belle de Jour clutches. Now, those clutches were discontinued a year or two ago, maybe even longer. And I missed out on them, partly because I like them, but they retailed for about between $1,100 and $1,200. And clutches are something that I don't wear all the time. They really are going out pieces for me, and I just didn't want to spend that kind of money on something that I would use once, maybe twice a year. So lo and behold, I went in there and they had the Belle de Jour clutches. They had it in black, in red, and a hot pink, but I wanted a nude or a beige. So I asked about them and they said they had sold the last one a week ago. And because they were discontinued, they weren't going to get any more in that color. So I was pretty bummed. But before I left, I said, do you guys ever do a charge send? Is it possible that another outlet has the clutch in the color that I wanted? The sales associate looked it up, and sure enough, there were Belle de Jour clutches in a beige color in another outlet store in another state. And he was able to order it for me, send it to my house, and I got it today. So the receipt came in this Saint Laurent envelope. The bag did not come with a box. It came with this black silky dust bag that's lined in a white cotton on the inside. And here is the clutch. It is looking very brown on camera, but it is a beige. Here it is on the side. On the inside, it's pretty spacious. And on the inside, it says Yves Saint Laurent, made in Italy, and it's lined in a black silky material. So the reason why I wanted this clutch way back when is that there is no hardware. So the current model clutches, which retail, I think, for $1,150, maybe $1,200, they come in either gold or silver. And I really did not want to commit to a hardware choice. And it's also a lot flashier than I necessarily wanted a clutch to be. So the YSL looks very prominent on the camera now that I'm looking at it, but in person it's pretty subtle because it's stitched into the leather. The leather is pretty high quality. I can see why this clutch retailed for $1,100-$1,200. That being said, I did not want to pay $1,100 or $1,200 for an item that I would use so infrequently. So it came with various cards. Oh, I guess it came with some leather too. And I was so pleased with the price. It was $459. And for me, that was a reasonable amount to pay for a bag that I would not get a ton of use out of. But for me, a clutch is one of those things that I don't use very often, but when I need one, I really, really need one. I needed something that I could wear with all black or beiges or neutrals. So this was a great neutral for me. So thank you so much for watching my Woodbury Commons / birthday haul. If you have any questions about any of the items that I bought or about the shopping experience at Woodbury Commons in general, you can leave me a comment down below. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.